Hello everyone and welcome to Long's Toys. Today we are taking a look at Kamen Rider Go Trinity from the Rider Kicks figure Rider Armor series. Very cool picture of him on the front. I actually really like this form. I didn't know how I felt about it at first, but it's definitely grown on me. I think it's very colorful. You have the red and the green and the pink and everything just really pops. I just think it's a lot of fun. And I love the watch bands on the side as kind of like antenna. It gives me like an Optimus Prime kind of feel on the side there, so I like that quite a bit. But there's a cool picture of the figure on the side. Another picture over here. Nothing really going on the bottom. Just says Rider Armor Series there on the top. And then just shows off some of the other figures in the line. So pretty basic packaging. Let's go ahead, we'll get him out of there, and we'll take a closer look. Here is Trinity out of the packaging. I think he looks pretty good. You can see very nicely painted here on the front. Not so much with the paint on the back, but the shoulder pads are completely painted. So I do appreciate that. He comes with a long version of the two swords connected, which I think looks really good. I actually like this accessory quite a bit. No paint on it. It's only molded in one color, but it's got a lot of nice detailing there. So I do appreciate that. I really like this accessory. I like longer swords. I always think it looks better. So I think that looks pretty cool. But it does have a little peg hole there on the side of the handle, and he does have a peg on the inside of his hand. You can see it there. So he doesn't come with any interchangeable hands or anything like that. And I was looking at this, and I don't think the driver comes off. And I was seeing if you can remove the shoulder pads. They don't seem like they come off. So I don't think this guy can actually combine with the armors. So interesting that he's in the Rider Armor series. But he still looks great. It's a nice articulated figure of Trinity. And like I said, I do like this form. They have the paint there on the side. I kind of wish they had it all the way around, but I get it. But head's on a ball joint, pretty standard. Shoulder articulation is a little limited by the shoulder pads, but you can move around 360, no problem, just out to the side. Bicep swivel, 90 degrees in the elbows. You have the hands that can move around. Now, I would assume these are universal hands, and they do pop out, so if you had hands from another figure that you wanted to use, you could certainly do that. I don't think that would be a problem. You have a kind of ball joint there in the torso, hips out to the side and forward, and then you have 90 degrees in the knee and a ball joint in the ankle. So all the articulation that you would want. And I do think he looks pretty good. Like I said, sure, it could use more paint, but all these figures could. They're kind of like budget figures. They're just meant to, you know, get the idea across without costing you an arm and a leg, which I do appreciate. Usually these things are between 15 and 20 a piece, so I feel like that's pretty reasonable. I mean, when you think about like what action figures here in America cost these days, I mean, usually they're 6-inch and they're 20, so you get like a little bit smaller guy for around 15. But like I said, the front's very nicely painted, and I do really like the shoulder pads. I think the Waz one looks great, and I think the Gates one looks fantastic. And then you have Geo there on his torso. Looks like a little bit of a smudge there. Might just be a shadow, I can't tell. I think it's a smudge. But in any case, that should be just mine, not all of them. So I think he's cool. I mean, there's really not much more to say. Bring the box back in there. I think he looks good. I love the accessory that he comes with. I don't really need him to come with extra hands. I think this gets the job done. If anything, you know, maybe a little bit more paint. But I think for the most part on the front, you know, you have the paint apps where you need it. I think he looks good. Definitely recommend picking them up if you get the chance. So let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. And as always, thanks so much for watching.